Hello, ladies. My name is Dee-Dee Harris, and I guide women into a life where they are universally compensated. No job, no hustle. You get paid by your frequency. And in today's masterclass, we are going to talk about the life of a woman who gets paid to exist. All right. What it actually looks like physically, tangibly, and in real time. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So, what does it look like as a woman who gets paid to exist? What does it look like for a woman who the universe spoils her? Life pours into her just by her frequency, right? What does that look like? So, number one, she gets unexpected financial gifts. All right. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. Okay. So people will give you money just because they feel this energy around you or they see the divinity in you. People will just give you money for no reason. All right. I used to have people who paid me monthly give me their offering and pay me monthly. All right. Women, men, all that. So when you're in church and you pass around the offering plate or whatever and you pay your tithes or whatever, people will literally start doing that to you. All right? People will give you money as they are paying in the offering plate. All right? If that just makes sense. All right? Strange people will literally walk up to you and just give you money like God told them to give you money. All right? I had one guy who poured into me monthly. All right. He was giving me money monthly because of what I represent, right? And my energy, my frequency, all of that, right? And one day we were talking and things like that. And because I know what my energy does, you will be compensated back, like you will be paid in tenfold. This man told me that him pouring into me, him making his monthly payments to me for nothing at all, just because he got, I don't know if it's a check in the mail or he hit for $100,000. All right. So that money came back to him. All right. So that's the first one. Unexpected financial gifts. People will literally give you money for no reason. I promise you. They'll just walk up to you and give you money. All right. The next one is you will start to attract provider energy men. Okay. You will start to draw in men who want to pay your bills and provide for you with not expecting anything in return. All right. You don't have to do anything for it. I have been celibate for 4 years now, and I have had men pay my rent up for 12 months. I have men paid my light bill, what, like paid my bills, like just give me money, with nothing in return. Like they either going to want to marry you, men are going to want to marry you, consider you as a wife, or they just want the role of that provider, protector. They're gonna want that role for you. So like anything you need, like they're gonna be the one. They're gonna want to be the one that you call on for that. All right. So they're either gonna want to marry you, want to date you for marriage, or if it's not like that, they're gonna want to be that provider energy for you that you go to ask when you're in need of something. All right. And you don't have to do anything in return for this. Like I said, I've been celibate for 4 years and I literally have men paying my rent up for months to this day, like paying my bills and haven't slept with them or anything. All right. You don't even have to be in the same state as them. Like they don't even have to have met you ever. Like personally, they will still pay all your bills and they have never met you personally. All right. So this is the energy. This is the life of a woman who gets paid to exist. All right. So the next one is strangers. You will be walking around or whatever like that, and people will literally come up to you and ask you, what do you do? Because it's like it gives off this celebrity like energy. You're gonna give off this celebrity like energy. So they're gonna like, what's your Instagram? Are you famous for something? Do you go viral? Like, do you have a big following? Like, who are you? Because these people are going to want to, they feel your energy, and they're going to want to be a part of it. I can't tell you how many times people have walked up to me and asked me, women have walked up to me and asked me, like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? And I'd be like, what do you mean? What do I do? What do you mean? You know, I had people walk up to me and were like, are you some type of celebrity or something? What's your social media? I would like to follow your social media. Just walk up to me and just ask, what's your social media? Can I follow your social media? Like, what do you do? So you're kind of going to give off the energy of like a celebrity type energy. And people, they're just going to be drawn to it, drawn to you. All right? And people are literally just going to be looking for ways to pay you. You know? Like the energy you have, they're going to be like, do you teach this? Do you teach? Like, people are going to literally find ways to try to pay you. All right. The next one is money will appear out of nowhere. Like, money will literally appear out of thin air for you. Abundance will literally knock on the door for you. You don't have to chase. You don't have to force. You don't have to do anything. Everything will literally just really, literally chase you. All right? You're not the one chasing. Abundance will literally knock on the door. Let me tell you a story. So I didn't have a washing machine and dryer, so I was going to the washing rack. And only thing I said, I was just over it that day, and I was like, Spirit, like, this is not it. I'm tired of coming to this washing rack. And that's all I said, just out of frustration, just sitting there waiting on my clothes, have to waste an hour or so and a half, you know, washing all my clothes, and I was just over it. So do you know, about 2 weeks later, and stuff like this happens to me all the time, y'all. I promise, it's my new normal. It's about 2 weeks later, someone literally, a person I do not know, have never met in my life, literally knocked on my door and said, do you need a washing machine and dryer? I swear to you. And I was like, yes, sure. How much? And they said, it's free. You don't have to pay me for anything. That person came back the next day and gave me a darn free washing machine and dryer. I promise you. Out of just knocked on my door. I don't know this person. Okay? I don't know this person. So abundance will literally knock on your door. Let me give you another example how money would just appear out of thin air. So I didn't have any money. Like, I'm being very vulnerable with you ladies right now, because I get anything I want. Like, I'm a real spoiled child of God. I get anything that I want, right? So I didn't have no money one day. Okay, so you know how you don't got no money. I ain't had no money. I really needed to go to the store. I think I needed to get some cat food, some water. I needed to get some things, and I just didn't have no money, right? So I said, Spirit, Spirit, I need you to send me some money. I said, Spirit, I need to go to the store. So can you send me some money, please, so I can go to the store today? I need a few things that I need. All right, this is how I talk. You know, the universe spoils me. God is my provider. Like, life really gives me what I want. So this particular time, hours went by, and I kind of forgot, but I seen it was getting late in the afternoon. So I was like, I say, Spirit, I told you I needed to go to the store. Why you ain't send me the money yet? Usually somebody will send me a cash app or some I'll get some money, whatever. But this particular time, it was crickets. So I was like, kind of like appalled a little bit, because that's how spoiled I am. I say, wait a minute. I say, Spirit, I told you hours ago that I need to go to the store. I said, why haven't you sent me the money yet? Because I was really like, wait a minute. So something said, check my account. Now, you know when you ain't got no money in your account. You know, I know I ain't had no money in my account. So you know how you check your account anyways, knowing you ain't got no money in there? So I checked my account anyways, and lo and behold, it was $100 in there. To this day, I still don't know where them $100 came from. Okay. I didn't question it. I said, "Oh, thank you." And the crazy part is, they probably been sent me the money. They just, I just never checked or whatever. I'm thinking it's gonna come from one way, but it just appeared out of the clear blue sky, and it was already in my account. And I was like, "Oh, okay, Spirit, thank you so much." And I went to the store. So I'm just spoiled like that. So literally, money and abundance will literally knock on your door, and money will fall out of the sky. Okay? This is the life of a woman who gets paid to exist by her frequency. All right, let's keep going. Divine timing always finds you. Girl, I'm telling you, it's like you're always in the right place at the right time. It never fails. Anything that you want, before you even know that you need it, it will be literally handed to you on a platter. You will literally turn around, and that thing that you need that you didn't even know you had will be literally sitting right there, or literally in arm's reach, or literally like right there. You didn't even know you needed it. But soon as you was aware that you needed it, it was already placed perfectly for you. This happens to me all the time. It's like you're literally always in the right place at the right time. It's like your steps are like, everything is just laid out for you. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, this is my cat. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. The next one is, you get paid by your passions. You get paid by your authenticity. You get paid by your God-given talents. People will pay you for your gifts. People will pay you for your talents. People will pay you just for being you. Now, this is the caveat. Most people will not do what they're passionate about. Most people will not do what they're called to do because they are in fear that it will not pay the bills. But this is the beautiful thing about it. It doesn't matter, because you still will be compensated. Even if you do not make money in your passion, 9 times out of 10, people have a passion. They'll do it with no money anyways, but they don't do it because they're looking at a paycheck out of it. They're looking like, I need this to pay my bills, so that means I still have to do things that I don't like to do. I still have to work a job that I hate. I'm telling you, you don't have to continue to do that. Work on your passions. You will get paid regardless. And I'm just being very vulnerable with you ladies right now. I am not a big time this big successful 6-figure, 7-figure entrepreneur. I don't even make $1,000 in what I do. I do it because I love it. And this is my purpose, is to raise the frequency of the planet. And I believe you do that through women. I've been doing this for years now. And my business, what I do, my feminine frequency coach, it be months till I have my next client. So what I do, it does not sustain me. I don't have a paycheck. I don't have a job. I don't have consistent income. And this is me being vulnerable. I do not have consistent income. I do not have, I'm not a big successful coach, a global coach, not yet. My paid membership community, it's only 8 of us in there. All right, I make number 8. Okay? And my community ain't number $27 a month. So you do the math. That's nothing to sustain me. But what I'm telling you is, that's my passion. And I show up in it every single day. And I don't make money in it, right? But it doesn't matter, because I'm fully provided for. I'm fully provided for. This is my second place that I live in that I didn't have to pay to move in, and I don't pay any rent. I get anything I want. I'm fully provided for in every way. So I'm telling you, you don't have to make money in your passion. Just start it. Just do it. You will still be universally compensated. This is how I guide women in my community. I teach this. I've been living like this for a few years now, since 2023. I'm trying to tell you, ladies. All right? So start your passions. It doesn't matter if it doesn't pay your rent or nothing yet. It don't matter. You will still be universally compensated. I promise you. I will never tell you nothing wrong. The next one is doors and connections. Your next financial timeline will be okay, so how can I say this? One day you might meet somebody, right? One day you might stumble in somebody's community, right? And your next financial, and that will be your next financial shift. So you will financially have shifts in your life where it'll shift you to a timeline of financial abundance. All right. So this looks like you just happening to go somewhere, be somewhere, and it's what you need to take you to your next level financially. All right. I really hope that made sense. All right. So you will be led to your next. So it's stages in it, right? So, and one of the stages will be like financial shifts where you will meet somebody, you'll be out, meet somebody, network, whatever, get into a community, and it will literally be the portal to your next financial shift. I hope that made sense. All right. Okay, and the last but not least, and I'm going to talk briefly on this one because it hasn't fully landed for me, but it's on its way. You move from the unknown to the known. And what that means is to live a life the way I live a life and the way I guide women and teach women how to be universally compensated, how to get paid to exist, how to get the universe to spoil you, how to get life to pay you and to pour into you by your frequency, how to get money to fall out of the sky, how to get abundance to knock on your door, how to live free without you doing anything, just resting in your feminine energy, how you just get catered to by life itself, just literally get catered to and spoiled, right? This is going to cause you to have complete surrender. You have to be complete surrender, right? And this is going to cause for you to be in the frequency of no proof and no evidence, right? So you're in the unknown. You don't have no proof. You don't have no evidence. You know God is your provider. You don't know if you coming or you going. You don't know your next move. You don't know. God is in control of all of that. You're just being, right? And God literally just guides you and takes care of you. This takes complete surrender. So it's stages to this. You go from the unknown where you are in faith and in trust. In the unknown, you don't see it. You don't know where it's going to come from. Then you move from there after you have solidified the faith that you have. It done been some years or whatever. It done been however long, maybe not even that long. You have solidified to God and really put all of your trust in God without any, you like, let me step back, God, and let me do it. You go from there to the known where the divine provision will physically appear physically, where you don't have to be in the unknown. You move from the unknown to the known where the divine provision will be manifested in the physical realm. So you go from the invisible to the visible. And I know that don't make sense, but it's going to make sense later after I complete the mission, because I don't really nothing until I really experience it. All right. So that's the last one. You go from the unknown to the known, and I will talk more about that later. All right. So ladies, this was a list of what it actually looks like to be a woman who gets paid to exist physically, tangibly, and in real time. Now, if this landed for you, if this resonated to you, if this is something that you really want to dive deeper into, I do have a community called the Feminine Glow Up Academy, which is only $27 a month, and we really dive deep. This is how I guide women to where they are living a life of being universally compensated, no job, no hustle, just paid simply by their frequency. All right. You could click the link in my bio or in the pinned comment section and join us over there. If you are not ready to pay yet, but you just want to be in the frequency, you could join my free community, the Feminine Glow Walk Club. This is more of an active walk club, but we also touch bases on feminine energy. We also have a free assessment call coming up about getting paid to exist and what women's blockages may be and what's actually stopping them and how they can unblock all of that. We're going to do that. And we're also in a challenge, August challenge, where the winner, the best visible transformation, the best woman, she will win $250 at the end of the month. So we got challenges going on, and all of that is free. So if you're not ready for the membership, just join my community for free. And yeah, so that's it, ladies. And this was so fun. And thank you.